Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be quite a nice fulfilling story about a young man called Adam. So after Ollie had messaged me about willing to help to families who are suffering due to Corona, and after I had uploaded a couple of videos and gotten some community's response, Adam was one of the earliest people who messaged me and basically just reaching out for help. And he very kind of like fully in detail share his story about the situation in the village he's from in Philippines and how the things are going down there and how much people are struggling. And shortly after that, we decided that there is something we can do about it together. So obviously the initial conversation kind of started out with me asking multiple different questions about the situation and also like what would be the best way we can try and do something about it. And then shortly after that, we pretty much started putting together a plan. Now, I'm not showing the entire full conversation because there's a lot of kind of like small talk as well involved in all that stuff. But the base idea is that Adam reached out to me and obviously thanks to MCOC community, largely thanks to Ollie and thanks to Lou, I was able to also help out. And with that, we decided on like the initial budget to see how it goes. So I sent over 200 USD dollars. I ended up sending a bit more actually. I think I sent about 230 US dollars. He quickly took to Twitter to let people know about it as well. And that basically led to Adam being able to collect more donations for about $200 more, I believe. And after a video call discussing the quote-unquote plan and just having a nice pleasant chat in the evening, it was time to get to work. So the next morning, Adam's mother and part of Adam's family basically went down to this store. Obviously, it's not easy to shop these days, and also supermarkets restrict the amount of food that you can buy. So they were limited due to that, and that actually kind of means that there is a bit more money left for this community for another trip or two, just like the one that we are going to be talking about right now. So here we have a quick video footage that they sent over of them loading up everything that they bought in the cars, neatly and tightly packed, and I'm saying thank you. So huge thanks to them for actually taking up this task. Next up, we see them gathering some rice from local merchants, or I'm not entirely sure how it works down there, but hey, it's a big sack of rice and they got it thanks to MCOC community and thanks to people reaching out to me when they are in times of need. So basically with that, they were kind of ready and set to go. They obviously unloaded all of the goods that they purchased and worked out how many portions of kind of like households they will be able to cover with them. And there was an actual math exercise that got done, and here is a basic kind of like contents of a standard pack that we distributed to 20 different families, which included some sardines, some corned beef, some instant coffee, sugar, rice and noodles and stuff of that kind of nature. And yeah, we had enough for 20 families, and then we had some left over as well, which I'm going to show a bit later on in the video. But yeah, this is basically, later on you guys are going to see white plastic bags, and these are the contents of all of those plastic bags that got distributed to 20 different families in the area. And here they actually are magically popping up on the screen, so you can see that they are like evenly spread, distributed to last the families for at least some small amount of time. And obviously this isn't the standard of food or amount of food most people are typically used to, especially I would say like in Europe and States, and this might not individually seem like a lot to many of us watching, but at times when you don't have anything at all, I believe that it is at least a small amount of comfort and a little bit ease for you, at least for a couple of days, till hopefully we can do this again and do this better and do this bigger and cover more people and cover more families. Now, I will have more videos to post about different situations and different instances where we sent help to, which are across the world. Surprisingly, extremely large amount of help requests are coming from America, because seemingly I didn't know exactly how things work there, but a lot of people are stranded, and you can't help but arguably draw comparisons to third world countries and countries that are riddled with poverty. Unfortunately, one would think that America would be a beacon of hope and a land of dreams, but reality seems to be that there are quite a lot of people struggling in America, unfortunately. And I do not want to have go at any proud Americans. I'm sure your country is great. It's just that at the same time, I see a lot of people struggling there. But back to the story time, back to the video. So we still had some packs of instant noodles and some other things left over, and Adam decided to distribute all of that to beggars on the road who are homeless and who do not actually have the homes and households. So that is another kind of like portion of help that's going to different people. Obviously, these people can't reach out to anybody themselves, and they can't even put a roof above their heads, but that is additional thing that we managed to do thanks to the kind support of Marvel Concept of Champions community. And here in the end, we can see the actual people that all of this went to. And yes, the first thing that I thought, hey, those guys are not keeping 2 meters apart. But all that being said, I'm still happy that the food made its way to so many different people so far away in the world, and in any other time and age, and none of this would have been possible. And even today, it wouldn't have been possible if it weren't for kind help of many different people across the MCOC community. And again, this isn't the only endeavor, the only output. I am currently trying to send aid to many different parts of the world, including Bangladesh, Pakistan, India. A lot of it is going to America, sometimes Austria, Romania. I'm talking with a couple of people from Russia, and people are struggling all across the world. And this is meant to be just one of those kind of like feel good moments, feel good stories, because this actually is reaching out many more people than just a single family at a time. So I was definitely happy and feel somewhat, I don't know, maybe self-centrically, but a bit fulfilled and accomplished. At least the day was a good day. I feel like something good came of it all, at least. And of course, as I said, there are many different also examples, but this was probably the largest kind of like scale single individual effort that I have managed to do so far. And again, huge thank you to every single one of you who has helped me by raising donations or reached out to me or simply by spreading awareness, sharing and pasting these videos in different chats. And I don't know how long I'll be able to keep going. There isn't too much left in the sack at the moment, but currently today I already have sent 8 packages to another 4 or 5 different families, and I'm still talking with a couple more. Obviously the size and the amount varies based on the size of the family and the location, because in some parts of the world the family can eat for $50. In some parts of the world family takes $200 to eat properly. So it's all kind of like case on case basis, and need to be looked at individually. And obviously I'm just a single guy, so I can't promise that if the messages keep on coming in that I'm gonna get back to everybody instantly and so on and so forth, because I still do sleep sometimes and I still do have other activities to tend to. But I have spent, in fact, abnormally large amount of time on lineup. But again, I'm getting off point again. The point is, this is what happened thanks to you guys, thanks to people watching, thanks to people sharing these videos, thanks to people coming forward, asking for help or wishing to provide help. So huge thank you to Marvel Concept of Champions family. Huge thank you to Ollie Bambino once again, who kind of pretty much started this all, because I would not be doing any of this if it wasn't for him. And huge thank you to Lou, who has been extremely generous as well as many others. And yeah, if you guys want to keep this going, reach out to me. If you need help, let me know. If you are willing to provide help, let me know as well. If you are busy or whatever, there will be a link to my PayPal account. If you just want to send the money directly and leave a message there, that's perfectly fine. If you wish to help in any other way, that is greatly appreciated as well. And most importantly, if you are in need of help, do not be shy, do not hesitate, reach out, and hopefully we can make many more stories such as this one in today's video happen time and time again for as long as the world is hurting. All that being said, I think I have kept you guys for long enough, and yeah, I'll catch you guys soon. See ya.